This is everything you need to know about the Yeezy Slides. They're really comfy. That's it. Done. Now I'm playing. Watch this. What is good, everyone? This is John from the Supplier, and this is everything you need to know about the Yeezy Slides. So the Yeezy Slide is one of those silhouettes that have been popular for quite a while now, so you're here for one of three reasons. You keep taking L's on the Confirmed app, you're not buying into the hype, or you've just been living under a rock. Either way, I'm here to convince you to cop your first pair. The Yeezy Slides first released in December of 2019 in 3 OG colorways. That would have been the Pure, Resin, and Core, and they originally retailed for £45. That isn't the case anymore though, because inflation moving a little bit mad, but we will go into pricing later on. So Yeezy Slides became an instant staple during the peak of lockdown. No one was able to rock their latest pickups anyway, so this is what we were flexing in the comfort of our own homes. But even once we were starting to feel normality again, the Yeezy remained as a summer staple, whether you were going to a lavish beach in Tenerife or just making a quick trip to your local corner shop. So let's get into everything about this silhouette and why you should be pondering your first pair. So starting off with the box, you've got the classic Yeezy design, as well as that signature sound every time you close this bad boy. It doesn't happen when I record, which is really annoying. There you go, we got it there. I do feel that the boxes that Slides come in is much smaller than the 350 or 700 boxes, so if you are keeping the box, make sure that you're packing it in a certain way, just because they are a little bit chunky. So a little piece of advice from me, make sure that you're packing it like this inside of the box, rather than like this way, just so that you can store it a little bit more efficiently. Moving on to the Slide itself, here it is live and direct. There's nothing way too complicated about it. You just need to know that it's made from a soft EVA foam all across the silhouette. You will probably notice a line that goes all the way across the outsole, which is probably from the molding process while the Slide was being constructed. One of the most distinct features of the Slide is the ridges on its sole. Off the touch, it does feel like it has a little bit of traction, but not a great deal of it. So I'd just be a little bit careful if you're wearing these by the pool. But if you're wearing it on road and it's dry, that should be all good. There is also this smooth circle on the outsole where your big toe would be, and this probably has something to do with the construction of the shoe as well. There isn't an abundance of details on the Slides, but if I really had to pick out a few things, you do have the Free Stripes logo on the footbed, as well as a slight indent across the back half of the shoe. I don't know if it has anything to do with performance, but it's still a few details nonetheless. So there is a body of text debossed inside of the arch of the shoe on the medial side, which says Yeezy made in China 11 US. Obviously that depends on what size you have, but there's no stress if you lose your shoebox. Just look into the Slide and then you'll be able to tell what it is. I do want to bring up the texture of the foam itself, so you might notice if you have the OG release that there's more of a sheen finish to it, so it's shinier, spongier, and a little bit more smooth. But these pairs are actually the Restock ones, so these have more of a matte finish and they actually feel a bit more, I want to say like it has a grainier texture to it in comparison to the OG releases. So that may be an easy way to tell whether you have an OG release or a Restock release, depending on whether you got it on resale or not. When it comes to the durability of these pairs, do take note of the fact that it's completely made out of foam. I've seen people completely rinse these pairs whenever they go outdoors, so just take note of the wear and tear if you're wearing this every single day. Some members of the team have been kind enough to send through their Slides, one of whom have had a pair since the OG release, and it honestly looks like a pair which is a week away from claiming its pension, but she did mention that she still wears them every day and they have maintained their comfort, so it really is an everyday shoe if you wanted it to be. So in my case, I've had the Pure colorway since the March restock, and even though it looks relatively clean, there is still a few creases that you see on the midsole, and that will persist onto the arch the more you use it every single day, but it's still clean either way, so I'm still into it. We also have the infant pair with us today. Look how adorable they look. When it comes to a cheap shoe that the whole family can wear, I really do feel like Slides are the cutest hype shoe that you can get for your little one. So the main difference that the infant pair has with the adult one is this sports band that wraps around the little one's foot, obviously so it doesn't fall off, and it's joined through this little Velcro piece right here. Very cute. I actually thought that it was like Crocs where you just flip it over, but the Velcro makes sense. Some people have even said that they want to see this on the adult size pairs. I'm not really too sure about that though, but you can let us know in the comments below. And honestly, look at the tiny little box too. This is way too cute. How can you hate on this? Like, come on, bro. In all honesty, I don't feel there's anything in the market of slip-ons right now that tops the Yeezy Slide when it comes to comfort. Before this pair, I actually owned a pair of adidas Boost Slides. They're definitely comfortable in their own right, but it is unparalleled in comparison to this pair right here. So I'd say that the comfort comes from the sheer size of the foam on the midsole. I've measured this out and there's actually 3 to 4 centimeters completely of foam. So for any short kings out there, obviously you know this is going to be the path to us being 6 foot. I'm a solid 5'10" in these, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Essentially, slides are shaped like a whole boat, so bear that in mind if you've been wearing Benassis, Crocs, or Adidas all your life, because they're going to be much more flat in comparison to this right here. One thing from me as well, I have tripped on these a couple of times at home, so if you're not spatially aware, be careful when these are around you. Yeezy Slides currently retail for £60 in adult prices and £30 in the infant sizes. Whether you feel a piece of foam is justified at 60 quid is up for debate, but I don't put a price on comfort, so I'm definitely copping these even if it is a little bit spenny. I do hope inflation stops moving mad though, because I'm not trying to wear some spenny things while I'm only wearing them indoors. The resale of slides can average between £100 and £200, and it's dependent on whether or not the pair has restocked online. So the priciest resale tends to come from the colorways where we haven't seen a restock yet. That includes the desert sand and the bone colorways, which I think are going above 250 quid. And it seems that the more vivid colorways like the Enflame Orange and the Glow Green are going much cheaper, just barely scratching 100 quid. As we are recording this video, the Slide Onyx has actually restocked, so if you don't want to miss out on any of the latest releases or restocks, make sure you're on the Supplier app so you never miss a drop again. You know you don't want to pay more than retail for these, so make sure you get the app. Now onto sizing. This is where it gets a little bit techie with the Yeezy Slide, because there are plenty of inconsistencies depending on what drop or colorway you've gone for. I've had people in the team tell me that every release feels a little different, so it might be a bit difficult finding your perfect fit every time. So the only consistency is people find them way too small, so make sure you're going one size up or even two sizes up if you like a wider fit. So if you're a UK 9 like me, make sure you're going for a UK 10 or even a UK 11. It is most likely due to the fact the toe gap is very narrow, so make sure you're never getting your true size when it comes to Yeezy Slides. As always, we do have a size guide available on our website, so click the I button so you can hear more opinions from the team. Styling the Yeezy Slide can be a hit or miss depending on what you wear with it. I say it really goes well with summer fits, so I'm talking beach shirts, swim shorts. It really does feel like the cherry on top for a summer fit Sunday. I wouldn't wear these with any full length bottoms, but knowing that they come in plenty of earth tone colorways, I would probably wear a leisurely co-ord set that complements the colorway of the slide itself. The slides did become popular during the lockdown after all, so why wouldn't you want it to be part of your loungewear aesthetic? Denim or corduroy pants are going to be a no-go for me here though, so if you're not keeping it short or keeping it lazy, do not wear this Yeezy. That pretty much covers everything you need to know about the Yeezy Slide. It's going to be a staple for your flex at home fit, and you cannot beat the comfort that you can get at this price point. So I've hopefully convinced you to copy your first pair. All of the colorways available make it so easy to be able to rock it with summer outfits. Just make sure you set those release reminders so you get this pair for retail. I've been John from the Supplier. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We've covered this with a bunch of other silhouettes as well, so you can find your favorite pairs right here. Also take a look at our little hot take series that we have going on. We'll see you next time. Till then, peace.